I grew up in the West and Western themes, lifestyle, New Mexico, the Southwest. Like I wanted to keep those themes, as kind of woven through the tapestry of the music I was playing, and I still try to.
Welcome to Mesa Desert Music. My name is Craig Buchanan, and today we have a special acoustic performance by Kyle Martin.
Now baby, I heard some things about you, I just wonder if it's true. My sister seen you with another man, kissing and laughing and holding hands. Now baby, I'd like to tell you that I don't give a damn. If you think I'm gonna start a fight, well, I'm not that kind of man. I dug 2 big holes out behind the barn. One's just about your size, the other one's just a little bit bigger, but they're both real deep and wide. And if you got time to bring your man, I'd like to show you both of what's inside. And if you look real hard, gonna see the place where our love went to die. Spent all last night just wondering why go and leave me for another guy. Oh, but I want you happy, and to prove it's true, I went and dug up a little something for you. Yes, I did. Now I can't wait to show you, baby, what I've got. Oh, I hope you like it. No, it didn't cost a lot. I dug 2 big holes out behind the barn. One's just about your size, the other one's just a little bit bigger, but they're both real deep and wide. And if you got time to bring your man, I'd like to show you both of what's inside. And if you look real hard, gonna see the place where our love went to die. Yeah, if you look real hard, gonna see the place where our love went to die. Our love went to die. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to Mesa Desert Music. I have Kyle Martin with me, doing a special acoustic performance today. Kyle, tell us a little bit about your influences. What is it that inspired you to pick up a guitar?
Well, I grew up in a family of musical people, and it was just sort of omnipresent. My dad played the guitar, and everybody in my family plays at least the guitar, if not some other instrument, so it was just always there. And music was always around, and from everybody, whether it was my mother or my father or my grandparents or you name it. So I had it there all the time, and I loved it instantly. I was fixated on it. I gravitated towards it. I wanted to listen to music. I had tapes and cassettes, and it was just it really was all I ever wanted to do before I even knew that. You know.
How old were you?
I started playing the guitar, really wanting to play it and trying to play it when I was probably 10, 11 years old. And then I started playing with, my dad had a band, and I started playing with him when I was like 12, 13 years old. The first time, the first full-length gig I ever played, I was 13, played with him. So
That was in a bar?
actually, it was for a New Year's Eve dance in, like I said, I was 13. It was a 4-hour gig. And he told me, he said, if you learn the songs, if you learn the set, well, then you can get up there and be in the band. And I played acoustic guitar and sang harmony. I remember I'd kind of just look down and play straight chords and look at him, and didn't really engage the crowd much back then, you know. But I was hooked even then.
And you played with your dad for quite a while, right?
Yeah, I'm from Socorro, New Mexico, and so he had a band and played down there. Well, we played around New Mexico quite a bit, and so I played with him from the time I was 13 till all the way till I was 18, and even off and on years afterwards.
Nice.
So
probably one of the biggest musical role models for you, huh?
oh, absolutely, yeah. Definitely as far as the practical application of playing on stage, getting to grow up on stage playing music like that, and those are lessons that you can't really even you can't really teach them. You just kind of have to the way that you engage the crowd and people and everything that goes on and on stage. I was lucky, and so yeah, and then everybody in my family, like I say, brought a different musical thing to the table as far as the music they listened to, and so I had some pretty diverse different things going on.
Baby, I've been looking for a girl like you. Hit me like a freight train. What's a man supposed to do? You're a blue ribbon, baby, and I wanna win first prize. Got a face like an angel, got the devil in your eyes. I'm a cowboy Batman, better hope you don't get caught. But like Wonder Woman, got me tied up in knots. But don't worry, baby, I won't tell you no lies. Got a face like an angel, got the devil in your eyes. Got a mind like a trash can, it's full of nasty things. My heart's like a cage bird, and for only you it sings. Couldn't want you no more, not even if I tried. No, no. Got a face like an angel, got the devil in your eyes. Got a face like an angel, got the devil in your eyes. Got a face like an angel, got the devil in your eyes. Yeah, yeah.
I always walk that line between I'm a huge hard rock fan, and I'm a huge classic traditional country fan, honky tonk swinging country fan. I love Van Halen, I love ZZ Top, I love Dwight Yoakam, I love Marty Robbins, and I grew up on Jerry Lee Lewis and Chuck Berry, and man, I mean it's all over the place. But those are some of the big ones for sure.
And is this where the West Rock came from?
Yeah, I always wanted music to exist somehow in some sort of neutral zone where, I mean, really hard rocking guitars and loud drums right in the middle of the mix, you know, because you listen to classic country stuff like Merle or Buck Owens and some of that stuff, and the drummer's, he's kind of tucked in the back and he's playing that real straight beat, and then I don't know, I just thought, you know, and I started hearing bands like ZZ Top, and they were, you know, they crossed that country line at points, kind of, sort of, and I was like, man, there's something there. And then I heard a band when I was in like middle school called the Kentucky Headhunters, and they were covering old country standards, but I mean playing them like Les Pauls. I'm talking like screaming, you know, Les Pauls and really loud drums and right up in the middle of the mix. And I was like, man, that's not too far from kind of how I want to sound. And over time, I just started trying to, you know, kind of maybe hone my own style and more West, more out of the West, because I grew up in the West and Western themes, lifestyle, you know, New Mexico, the Southwest. Like I wanted to keep those themes, you know, as kind of woven through the tapestry of the music I was playing, and I still try to, even with both the record we have out and the one we're working on now.
It's nice. So when you write songs, listening to your first album, because I haven't heard the second one yet,
Right.
when you listen to it, it seems very autobiographical. How much of what you write is real life for you, and how much of it do you create?
Very, very much so. I think I can only write about stuff that makes sense to me, that I know about, that I like. So yeah, you know, songs like Don't Shoot, about a guy on stage and things kind of get crazy in the crowd. I mean, you know, I harken back to some things I've experienced in my life playing music, or, you know, a song like Boots and Spurs, kind of about your traditional classic cowboy, working ranch cowboy, and his life and the way he holds himself. I mean, those are all just things I grew up around, and so yeah, I try to write about things that I kind of that hold near and dear to me, or things that at least make sense to me, you know.
Of the songs that you've done today, the three new ones from the album, which one of those do you have a real personal connection with?
You know, like I tell you what. Well, the one we did was "Devil in Your Eyes," which was a single we just put out last week, and that to me, that's just a fun tune. That's a feel song. That's a really rockin' feel song. But now the other one, "No Rain West of the Pecos," I vividly remember walking out a couple years ago. One day, it was in June, and it was super hot here in Albuquerque. I mean, like, you know how hot it can be, and I just stood there for a minute, like baking, and I don't know, just kind of that desert chord, minor chord sound kind of hit me, and that night I wrote. In fact, that day, standing out there, I remember standing on the curb of a street there. I remember a lyric came to me, a line came to me, and that night I had most of the song written just from that day, from that moment.
Way out west, the sun burns hot like a hellfire from the sky. Come high noon with no shade, and you might lay down and die. Ranchers guard the windmill, oh, their cattle won't survive. And farmers use the river to keep their crops alive. There ain't no rain west of the Pecos. Water's worth its weight in gold and twice as rare. There ain't no rain west of the Pecos. So if your canteen's running low, well, you best take care. Oh, the desert runs for miles, and the earth is cracked and dry. Every living thing inside is fighting for its life. A hot wind blows across the plains like the devil's breath, it burns. And the lesson that it teaches is one you'll hate to learn. There ain't no rain west of the Pecos. Water's worth its weight in gold and twice as rare. There ain't no rain west of the Pecos. So if your canteen's running low, well, you best take care. Yes, if your canteen's running low, well, you best take care.
Welcome back to Mesa Desert Music at Evilesq Studios, and we're here with Carl Martin talking about his new album, Alien Cowboy.
Listening to Devil in Your Eyes, it sounds completely different to what we heard today. Is that what we can expect from the album?
Yeah, this new record is very much what how do I say this? It's always what I really wanted to do. The first record, we put it out there, and I didn't want to kind of blow people away as far as, wow, where's this guy coming from right off the bat, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of wanted to maybe warm him up to the idea, and I really liked the way it came out. But this one is very much along the lines of the really off the cuff kind of sound that I'm looking for. It's rocking, it's dark, it's kind of weird, but it's still Western. There's that theme runs still throughout all the album, you know. So I'm super excited for this one to come out. We're looking for it to come out late November of this year. And I can't wait to see what people think about it.
So how many songs are on the
This
album?
one's going to have 12 songs on it.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
So.
Very nice. And you said you're sitting on the title track for a while.
Yeah, the title track "Alien Cowboy," which was the whole inspiration for the whole record. That song, and I haven't really put it out there yet. Like I said, I'm still kind of, like you say, sitting on it. But yeah, that was the title track. That was the inspiration for the album itself. And then I was really lucky. I've been really lucky to have graphic artist Wes Naiman create the covers for both records. Which, if you've seen them, they're pretty amazing. The guy's unbelievable. And then I got to record both of them there at Evilesq Studios with Jesse Corman, who's been a great help to me, and he helped me produce both of them. So I'm super excited to, like I say, to put this one out and just see what people think about it.
Nice. And how many of the new songs have you actually played live?
We're doing like 2 right now, but within the next 60 days, we'll probably be doing at least 3 or 4.
Okay.
I'm just kind of slowly but surely adding more of them to the set list.
And any plans for a tour?
Well, we have been in at least 6 states this year, 6 or 7 states this year, all on our own, and it's gone really well. I mean, we've got Colorado, Arizona, Texas, Oklahoma, Nevada, and hope to do all those again. We'll probably stay a little closer through the cooler weather, just because of, you know, touring through the weather can be funky sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely. When it gets nicer, in fact, the first part of February, I already have some dates where we're going out again. So
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
So, one last question for you. How many guitars do you own?
oh my goodness, I'm not one of those crazy I have a million guitars guys. I have my main two Telecasters that I play on stage, and my acoustic guitar. I have 2 acoustic guitars, and then I have another Strat that I actually played all on the entire record that's coming out. I just liked the way it sounded, and I played it the entire album. And I've got a banjo, a bass guitar, a couple of mandolins, some other little weird things that I have, but that's just my main guns, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are all of those instruments included on the album? Do you have a variety?
They are, yeah. I actually played every instrument on both records other than the drums. Eddie Garcia, who is a phenomenal drummer. This guy is amazing. He's played Wembley Stadium. He's as good as it gets. I was very lucky to have him play drums on both records. But everything else that you hear, every vocal is me, and the guitars as well. I did have 2 other guest musicians on this record that's coming out, and I don't want to put that out there yet. But I had a girl who's really cool play fiddle on it, and another gentleman play some accordion on it.
Nice.
So, but you'll see their credits on the record as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle, thank you for being on the show today.
you.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
It was a great performance, and look forward to seeing you live.
Sits on his front steps, staring in the distance. Nobody calls, nobody goes by. As the sun is sinking, he thinks about his first love. Then he hangs his head and he gently sighs. Gets in his truck, drives to the desert. Hears the coyotes howl and he wonders why. As the moon comes up, feels a little smaller. Then he makes a wish on the nighttime sky. I wish I may, I wish I might understand why I'm here tonight. Open my eyes, let me see some light. I wish I may, I wish I might. Alarm clock rings, pours a cup of coffee. Then he drives to work for the millionth time. Sits at his desk, just staring out the window. Looks at his watch as his life ticks by. It's 5 o'clock, punches out his time card. Then he sits in traffic till 9:30. Pulls in his driveway, the stars are out and shining. Looks towards the sky and asks one more time. I wish I may, I wish I might understand why I'm here tonight. Open my eyes, let me see some light. I wish I may, I wish I might. Life's full of questions and they never go away. Sometimes it's hard, you just take it day by day. I wish I may, I wish I might understand why I'm here tonight. Open my eyes, let me see some light. I wish I may, I wish I might. I wish I may, I wish I might understand why I'm here tonight. God, am I precious in your sight? I wish I may, I wish I